welcome to Unacademy NEET English. I am your biology educator Ambika Sharma, and today in this video we will be discussing the most important topics of biology. Guys, I know many students, they start preparing for the NEET 2024 examination in the month of November as well. I am not appreciating it. I know that's delayed, but still, if you are thinking that you should start your NEET preparation, right, if still you are putting the efforts, then we teachers, it's our kind duty to encourage you people. So I am going to tell you top 50 topics of biology. They are do and die topics. You should not skip these topics. Now, when it comes to NEET preparation, you all know it very well that it is the biology which is the most scoring, right? And moreover, it's very easy to score good marks in biology as well. I'm not saying that it is very easy, but if you move with proper strategy, if you study, if you revise with proper strategy, yes, then in that case it is very easy to score very good marks in the NEET biology, right? So this is what I'm going to tell you. So this analysis is as per the previous year questions, right, bache? The most important questions, and yes, in few topics, that's my hunch that because from 2 to 3 years question was not coming from that topic, so I am expecting that in this particular year you guys can get question from that part. So this video is all about that. So if you have started the NEET preparation, then definitely this video is for you. And even if you are preparing properly, then still you should watch this video, because you will get to know that whether you have covered that topics or not. So let's start. So I have divided this video in two parts. In the first part, in detail, I will tell you the chapter wise important topics, and then the top 50 topics that according to me you people should not leave, and that is strictly as per previous year paper analysis, right? So I hope you guys are ready, and you know what you have to do. Just hit the like button and share the video with your friends as well. So guys, are you ready? Some fire emojis in the chat section. Guys, are you ready for this? Okay, so let's start. So here let's start with the first chapter of your class 11 biology, that is of course the living word. And we all know that when it comes to living word, hardly one question is going to come in the examination, bache, and that question can come from either from the properties part or from the nomenclature part. Because now taxonomical 8 topic, it is deleted from your syllabus, so definitely it is going to benefit you people, right? Because mostly they used to ask question from taxonomical 8, so either question will come from properties or nomenclature. So this chapter or this topic will hardly take your 30 to 40 minutes. You can even check my one shot on this particular channel for this topic. Okay, now when it comes to biological classification, again for many students it's a scary topic. Why? Because so many examples are there, and you have to revise it a lot. So if you will ask me, here in this particular chapter, the most important thing is, right, you should know about the exceptions. Okay, like in this chapter we talk about the kingdoms, right? We talk about Monera, Protista, fungi mainly. So specifically the general feature of all the kingdoms, one question can be framed from that part, right? And particularly fungi is very important when it comes to biological classification. And the examples, bache, right? Examples from fungi, examples even from Protista, even from Monera can come. Like they can ask you about the archaebacteria, right? The following, let's say if it is a halophile, where will it survive, something like that. Okay, so that kind of questions can come in your examination. So general features important, you should know about Monera, Protista and fungi, and in detail you should know about the fungus. One question will for sure come from that part, and you should know about the exceptions as well, right? That's the most important thing. So exceptions, they are important for your entire diversity unit. Wherever you find one exception, you should write it down. I'll quote one example here. Like in the case of fungi, we know it very well. When it comes to the cell wall of fungus, right, we know it very well that in the cell wall there will be chitin. Am I right, guys? Yes, everyone, do let me know in the chat section. Am I right? Yes, we know about the chitin, but bache, we have one fungus that is known as Pythium, and that fungus is having cellulose in its cell wall, and it is a previous year question in 2008. It's a previous year question of 2008. Okay, so such exceptions are important. Now next part, plant kingdom. From plant kingdom, this algae, it's the most important topic, right? That comparison, that table which is given in your NCERT, that is the most important thing. They can ask you about the reserve food material, about the pigments, about the example. So it is the algae which you are not allowed to miss, and you should go for the life cycles as well. If you understand life cycles, right, then you know where is that sporophyte dominant, where is that gametophyte dominant, right, how are they surviving. So on the basis of that also you can answer many questions. So these two topics are the, again, the most important topics of this chapter that you should not miss. Now come to the animal kingdom. Again, a lengthy chapter. Mostly if you will check the previous year papers, especially of last 3 years, questions are on the basis of examples, and I know it's very difficult to, you know, cram that names, but obviously it's part of your syllabus, so there is no escape, you have to do it. But here one shortcut is, firstly understand the basis of classification. If you understand that features, okay, if you understand that features in detail, if you know which phylum is related, so you can still answer few questions from this particular chapter. So you should not miss basis of classification at all, and please go for the peculiar features of that phylum. For an example, we know that when it comes to radula, right, we talk about what? Radula, obviously mollusca, right? So such peculiar features you should know about it. When it comes to choanocytes, we are talking about the porifera. So peculiar feature, basis of classification, very, very, very important. If you can revise examples, then obviously that is going to benefit you, bache. You're going to love that again. Okay, now move to the next topic, morphology. Again, the memory based chapter, right? I hope you all have attended Pankuri ma'am's session, right? She has explained it in detail. Along with that, new families. Okay, so here, right, this is what I have observed. Mostly they used to ask question about that hypogynous, epigynous, perigynous flower, and in context of that you should know about the ovaries. So that is something, according to me, you should not miss from the morphology chapter. Then estivation, placentation, they are also important. And then comes the seed, right, the comparison, X albuminous, like this. Okay, so you can relate this with sexual reproduction in flowering plant as well. So according to me, this is something very important from the chapter morphology. Right, then come to the anatomy. But the one way to revise anatomy is the comparison, right? No doubt when you study this chapter, you got to know about the simple tissue, about the complex tissue. So if you people will draw a comparison, especially of the stem and the root, right, especially of the stem and the root, right, when you have the detailed comparison, do include monocot stem, monocot root, dicot stem, dicot root. So you can just make a table, right, comparison table, and you can revise it. So before that you should understand the ground tissue, right, bache, right? When you understand that ground tissue part, then that comparison will be very easy for you, so you should not miss it. 1 or 2 questions can come from that part. Now when it comes to cell, right, scientists, their name, that thing can come. So cell theory, all in all I can say it's important. So generally question used to come from the functions of the organelles. Okay, I'm telling you about the kind of questions as well. From the functions of the organelles, question used to come. So it is not, right, it is not specific that this organelle is important, that organelle is important. But right, if you don't know the detailed structure, at least you should know about the functions of the organelle. Endomembrane system, right, repeatedly they used to ask question from that. From ribosomes they used to ask question, right? And that's my hunch, you can say that you will get question from cilia and flagella for this time. Okay, because that is something important, and students usually they get stuck here in this topic. So this is something important. Okay, now when it comes to biomolecules, the complete chapter is important. But yeah, definitely one question will come from enzymes. One question will come from the amino acids, right, about the basic structure, about their examples. So this is what you need to keep in your mind. And another question is nucleic acid, right, about the nitrogenous bases, right, about the nucleoside, nucleotides question can come. Again, this is related to your molecular basis of inheritance, so it's a kind of common question, common topic. Now move to the cell cycle and cell division, entire meiosis, mitosis, that's important. Now photosynthesis, C3, C4 plants, right, their difference. Okay, C3, C4 plants as well, C3, C4 cycle as well, both are important. So C3, C4 comparison should be there, right? And now from plant physiology, 2 chapters are deleted, only 3 chapters are there. So yes guys, there are chances, yes people, there are chances that many questions will come from these 3 chapters, right? Many questions will come from these three chapters. Okay, these three chapters of plant physiology. So C3 C4 cycle, even C3 C4 plants, their example, it is overall important. The photosystems, photosystem 1 and 2, and the Z scheme. Z scheme is very easy. You just need to sit once and you will get to know about it. Okay, now respiration in plants, overall topic is important, but yeah, most important thing is the complexes of electron transport chain. You should know which one is complex 1, complex 2, complex 3, complex 4, plus you can just revise the route of transfer of electrons. So you will be able to answer the questions on the basis of ETC, then Krebs cycle. And what type of questions used to come even from Krebs cycle and glycolysis? Steps of steps of substrate level phosphorylation, right? That in glycolysis, how many steps are there where substrate level phosphorylation is there? In Krebs cycle also, in the same way, they can ask you the number of NADH, number of ATP formed. So again, it is, you can just make a gist of this chapter and you can revise that repeatedly. This chapter is actually easy, right? You find it difficult, but it is not. And even if you want detailed lectures on these topics on Unacademy platform, bache, right, you people can see. Yes, you people can see. You can just subscribe to my profile, you can follow me, you can check these free classes, right? I have taken one course in which in detail I have explained the plant physiology. You can see the various sessions, right? So in detail I have provided you the notes, the MCQs for this plant physiology part. So this is what you need to revise. Now, breathing and exchange of gases. Okay, oxygen dissociation curve. If you understand that, you will get to know about right shift and the left shift, and mechanism of breathing. Two most important topics. Body fluid and circulation, blood clotting, very important. ECG, very important. Excretion, counter current mechanism, urine formation. Both are urine formation and counter current mechanism, interrelated they are, you should know about it. And very important is regulation of kidney function. Many times question used to come from this topic, regulation of kidney function, that is your RAS mechanism in one way, and in another way they used to ask question from this part. Now move to the next topic, locomotion and movement. Sliding filament theory, very important. It's very important. Joints, they are very important. Okay, now neural control and coordination, ionic theory and the neurons, the basic structure, where that nasal granules are present or absent, like this, right? And ionic theory. Now from this chapter, I and ear is deleted, so you know that the syllabus is limited. So this question, this topic, this ionic theory, it is very, very, very important. For sure question will come from this part. So guys, please listen to me carefully. This video is going to be very helpful for you. Please watch it, share it with your friends as well, and as of now, please write down these topics as well and make sure that you revise it before your NEET 2024. Now the next is chemical control and the integration, where mechanism of hormone action. For sure one question will come from this part. For sure one question will come from this part. Okay, and here the examples, bache, like which hormones they have plasma membrane receptors or cell surface receptors, which hormones they do have, you know, intracellular receptors. So question like that can come. And the another important gland is your thyroid. Pituitary is there, but we discuss pituitary in human reproduction also, right? But individually, if you ask me, the thyroid, it is very important. You should know some things like how you know the parathyroid gland also. So you should know how that TCT from thyroid gland and your parathormone from parathyroid gland, how are they antagonists, right? The glucagon function, insulin function, these are some, you know, the key questions. These are certain important questions that you people should know. Now let's move to the human reproduction, gametogenesis, one of the most important topics, and obviously you should know about the hormones as well, very important for this chapter, menstrual cycle and embryonic development. Reproductive health, one question will be from MTP, contraceptive devices and assisted reproductive technology. So 2 to 3 questions can easily come, and these are the most obvious topics. And guys, I have taken the marathon on these 2 topics, so I'm expecting that you have seen that chapter, you are making the notes, you are regular, and today also at 5 p.m. you know that I'll be taking the session on the evolution. Next is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So apomixis, megaspore, development, formation, everything, right? Even that megasporangium ovule, question can come from this part, TS of anther, right? Epidermis, your endothecium, middle layer, tapetum, question can come. The function of tapetum is important. So basically in these topics, many other questions are hidden. That's why you should prioritize these topics. Now, principles of inheritance and variation, disorder. Chromosomal disorders, very important. For sure, question will come. Sex determination, important it is. And the mutation topic is also very important, right? Basic laws, if you know, basic laws if you know, then the ratio part is also not difficult, but these are the most important topics that you should not miss from this chapter. And in coming days I'll be taking marathon on this chapter also. So molecular basis of inheritance, bache, human genome project, for sure one question will come from human genome project. You can check previous year papers, right? In one way or another way they used to ask questions from HGP, even from the genetic code. You are not allowed to miss the genetic code and human genome project. Overall, this chapter is important. The structure of DNA, the transcription, translation, your ribosome structure, RNA DNA comparison, everything is important. But these two topics are unavoidable. You should revise it right again and again. And then the DNA fingerprinting also. Clear? Now when it comes to the evolution, you know that today at 5 p.m. there will be the marathon, right? So Hardy-Wingber equilibrium, definitely question will be there, right? From many years we are not observing a proper numerical on the basis of that now. So this year be prepared and practice Hardy-Wingber equilibrium, the assumptions and the MCQ as well. Then the evidences and theories, like who gave the mutation theory, as per mutation theory what is there, right? The natural selection, that type of question can come. Evidences, most important is homologous, analogous and embryological evidences, right bache? And evolution of human, another important topic. Now, so human health and disease, immunity, they can ask you question on the basis of active immunity, passive immunity, right? What is specific, what is non-specific, what is involved in specific immunity, what is not involved in non-specific immunity. So question like this can come. And then antibodies, right? Which antibody is present in which secretion, right? Which antibody can cross placenta, questions like this. So ABS means antibodies. And from drugs part, whatever is written in NCERT, right? Please make the short notes and please revise it, right? Definitely one question or two questions can come from this part individually. Now next is microbes, right? Here you should solve PYQs, because PYQs will give answer of all the questions, right? Like from where you are getting cyclosporin, from where you are getting statin, what is the role of that streptokinase. So question like this will come. So for this chapter, it is my advice, solve the PYQs and revise this chapter. Okay, sewage treatment will be covered there, all other microbes and their function will be covered there. So please do not miss this chapter, right? It is very easy to score good marks here in microbes in human welfare. Now when it comes to biotech, recombinant DNA technology, its mechanism in detail, the vectors, very important, and applications. Like you should know about the Melodygyne incognitia, the transgenic tobacco, right? How that plant was formed. Plus you should know about flavor saver tomato, you should know about golden rice. These are few most important examples that you should not miss, right? It is basically that application part of that transgenic organism. Now when it comes to ecology, 3 chapters are there: organism and population. Population attributes are important, the basic definition of population, the features and that age pyramids, you should also know about it. Okay, then ecosystem, the flow of energy, for sure one question will come. And then another question is from the pyramids, and this topic you should not miss at all, right? Many topics are deleted from organism and population, so this year many questions will come from these topics, so be ready, be prepared. Next, biodiversity, one question will be there from the conservation, for sure. In situ, ex situ, what are biodiversity hotspots and what is about the patterns of biodiversity, question will come, like species area relationship. So as per me, these are the most important topics. It is as per PYQ analysis, right? It is as per we teachers, we set the papers, so we know, we can expect, okay fine, that kind of question can come. So it is as per that. So guys, please complete these topics, please be the part of this game of NEET series. definitely you will cover everything and you are going to score very good marks. So here is the list of 50 topics that I have shared, and according to me, no one, right, no NEET aspirant should miss these 50 topics, right? Sliding filament theory, C3, C4, photosystems, gametogenesis, menstrual cycle, mechanism of hormone action, contraceptive and art, development of male-female gametophyte, immunity, rDNA in detail, microbes example, disorders, genetic code, Hardy-Wingwer, evidences, meiosis, mitosis, enzymes, cilia, flagella, nucleus, algae and fungi individually, very, very, very important they are, Krebs cycle, etc. Plant growth regulators, for sure, do not miss this topic, do not miss this topic. Blood clotting, joints, disorders, all the disorders from human physiology part, they are important. Definitely 2 questions will come from that part. The regulation of kidney function, urine formation, mechanism of hormone action, thyroid, sections of that stem and root, aestivation, placentation, flower, basis of classification, tissue, right? The examples, epithelial tissue, right, connective tissue, it is from structural organization in animals. I know you must be thinking that ma'am here it was missing, but I mixed that with, right, I mixed that with the human physiology part. So individually also you can write it here. So it is structural organization in animals, so that tissue and the examples, they are important, right? You must be thinking why not cockroach and frog, one question will come from it bache, so that we will also discuss. But here in this video we are talking about do and die topics, mechanism of breathing, the transcription, pyramids, population, patterns of biodiversity, conservation of biodiversity, drugs, examples of amino acids, embryonic development, transgenic animal organisms, their examples, pedigree analysis, mutations, DNA RNA comparison, life cycle of plants, packaging of DNA, heart ECG, and regions of root. For sure question will come from this part. So this is a list bache. With the time I will share another important topics also, right? Firstly you complete this, and if you are going to complete these topics, trust me, you will make sure your 280 or 290, or you can even say that 300 plus marks, because ultimately from these questions, right, it's not like from one topic one question will come. No, they are interrelated. 2 questions can also come. So please do not miss this. Watch this video, make the notes, and I will share the PDF in our official Telegram group also. Do share the PDF with your friends. So if you want anything else, you know, you can put the comments, and if it is useful, then again you have to write down it in the comment section, okay? And one most important thing bache, and trust me, you are going to love that, you are literally going to love that, and you know about it as well. And this is it. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yes, the Team Avengers, the Team Avenger is launching another important batch, right? That is 100 glory days for that NEET, right? We need your time, we need your 100 days, and we will make sure that you score very good marks in the NEET examination and you get selected in your dream medical college. But yeah, if as of now you are not preparing anything and you are thinking that, oh, now I want AIIMS Delhi, it's not possible, okay? Obviously the feasible, it is feasible, still feasible to score good marks, to get a good medical college or get a good government medical college, and for that you just have to give your best, and we are here to support you. You can see right now our team, we have 6 members here, and we are going to provide you the quality content bache. Every day you are going to get classes, right? Minimum 4 classes every day. You will get time for the self-study as well. There is a proper plan, there is a proper execution here in this batch, right? Obviously we will be discussing syllabus as per NCERT. There will be PYQ practice, right? You guys are going to get the DPPs as well. There will be proper tests as well. This is what you are going to get in this batch, okay? And trust me, if you join this batch and sincerely if you follow us every day, you are definitely going to score very, very, very good marks. Guys, you are, now you know that you have very less time for the NEET examination. So now automatically If you are watching this video, means you are a serious NEET aspirant, means you really want to crack this examination. So at this time, even your body is behaving like that, your brain is also very receptive. Okay, you might be thinking that ma'am, syllabus is too much, but now your brain is more active because you know that very less time is there for NEET examination. So please take the advantage of this condition of yours, bache, and be the part of this batch. You can see the link in the description box, and this is the coupon code that you have to use. It's Ambika10, and you will be the part of our batch, bache. So you will get this batch at a price of 799. And what's the most important thing today? What's special about today? That you have unlocked 20, right? It means you are going to get additional off till December 23rd. Okay, but do not wait for December 23rd, because few students, right, initially, right, we are going to select only limited seats are there, so few students will get selected for this particular batch. So join this batch now and let me know in the chat section that you have joined it or you are going to join it, and in the comment section I want answer from you people. So you have additional, right, additional off as well, because unlock 20 is there. This is the coupon code that you have to use, even if you are looking for any other plan, even for NEET UG 2025, right? So the duration will be extended, right? You will get extra 6 months on Plus platform if you buy it today. So this is what you have to do, guys, and you know that this is the team, right? And we are even coming to Chennai to meet you people. I hope you all have filled the form, guys, and do subscribe to our profile. Here you guys can see my Unacademy profile, and you'll get the notification about my special classes. Okay, they are free of cost. Here we do practice the questions even after our marathon sessions. Moreover, quality content is provided to you. See, like these days I'm teaching this chapter, cell, the basic unit of life. Okay, so hit the like button, guys, and if you find this video useful, do let me know in the comment section. So stay tuned. Thank you so much, everyone.